Now, I have a question for you guys. Have you ever heard of a trust fall? Does anyone know what a trust fall is? Who can describe it for me? Yeah, so you stand up, you close your eyes, maybe cross your arms, and then you fall backwards, not forwards. You fall backwards, and hopefully someone catches you, right? Now, does that sound like something someone wants to do? All right, we have a volunteer. Come on up. All right, are you ready? You're going to face that way. I'm going to close your eyes, cross your arms. Oh, okay, we're coming fast. Well done. All right, would someone else like to try? Okay, Chloe, come on over. All right, ready? Whenever you're ready. Oh, yes. All right, one more. Come on over. All right, whenever you're ready. Whew. Okay, you want to try that one again? No, you're good? All right. So some of you probably noticed, was it kind of scary sometimes to fall backwards when you don't know who's behind you? Yeah. Sometimes we don't like it, right? Sometimes it's a little bit scary. We don't know what's happening. But it's easy if you know that person because you can trust them. And that's what we're going to be talking about today, is how we trust God with our lives. And the disciples had to learn how to trust God too. Sometimes Jesus asked them to do things that didn't make a whole lot of sense at the time, but they discovered that if they listened and paid attention and followed through, the plan made sense. And we're going to hear a story today from the Gospel of Mark about a time when they were listening to Jesus teach, and there were thousands of people listening too. And then it got to be supper time. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't like missing supper time because I get really hungry. And the disciples said, Jesus, you should send everybody home so they can go get some food. And Jesus said, well, why don't you feed them? Now the disciples were a little bit confused. They said, Jesus, we don't have enough money to buy bread for thousands of people. What are you talking about? And Jesus says, well, go see what you have. And do you think they brought back pizza? No, that would have been cool. They brought back bread and a couple of fish. And they said, this doesn't seem like enough to feed thousands of people. What can we do with this? And Jesus says, just bring it to me. And wouldn't you know it, Jesus blessed the food, and as they passed it out, there was enough for everyone to eat and be satisfied. So I think about when I'm facing things that are a little bit confusing or a little bit troubling or maybe even a little bit scary. Where is God in the midst of this? And how can I put my trust in what God is up to? Maybe if I listen and pay attention, God will show me the way that leads to life. So I want to encourage you to place your trust in God this year. And one of the ways we do that is through prayer. So will you pray with me? Dear God, we thank you for loving us. Thank you for being with us when things are easy and when things are hard and even when things are confusing. Help us to trust you with our whole lives. Amen. All right, you guys can see Miss Carolyn for a treat if you'd like one, and then go back to your families.